I don't know, I might not be able to control the character on the bottom because I'm not having drift problems out in the world, but when I get to the loading screen, she's just stuck there. Magic. Can provide a new means of attack and defense to a unit that has the skill and is of an appropriate class. You must equip magic in place of a weapon, but you can use assist magic regardless of your equipment. All magic has limited uses. It will replenish at the end of a battle. Magic your units gains access to is developed by their skills. Study reason to learn black or dark magic. Develop faith to learn white magic. Okay. Choose the units option to determine who to send to battle. Press the A button to toggle a unit. Highlighted in green cannot be excluded. Use the inventory to sort items, equip abilities, or combat arts. Change your units. Wait, you can change classes at the start of a fight? Map options, seize the area and placement. Once your preps are complete, select fight. This is a big options menu. Well, may as well drop another save. Oh man, that was a quick save. I was expecting it to be longer. No supports available yet. Ooh, I like this. Kind of. No, I don't like this. Oh, wait, what? Oh, hold. Hold. Every student is available. From the other houses and some neutral ones too. How the hell would I get supports with Hanamon? Alright, well, spoiled by the UI, Rhea's gonna be a combat unit at some point. In fact, Rhea's gonna be somebody that I can get an S rank with at some point. Units. So I can only take out 5 guys with me here. I have to have Kublis and I have to have Dimitri. Who else do I want to take? I feel like I'm gonna get into Dedue because he has the ability to be a staunch shield, which just screams Armor Knight at me. So you're coming along. Aside from that, I've got 2 more spots. Ashi has lockpick, so he'll be good as a thief. But hold on. He's a thief with an axe? Mercedes as a healer. I also feel like healers are very important to cultivate. So yeah, we'll also take Mercedes. And I got 1 spot left. The lone wolf guy, Felix, he does have bow prowess, but he doesn't have a bow. He's not a thief, he can pick locks as any class. Okay, that's fair. Sylvain has lances and axes. He's a philanderer, which is female units adjacent. I'm bringing along, well, I am a female, and I'm bringing along Mercedes, so that's not terrible. He would always have ladies on the field. Annette has axe and oh, Annette has magic. A mage would also be pretty, well, okay. Annette has reason. She doesn't actually have magic right now. He does have a rally. Ingrid is a lady knight. Grants this plus gambles, swords, and lances. Oh, you're right. Equipment. Yeah, she does have wind magic there. You're right. Mercedes has a training bow, iron axe, iron bow, iron sword, iron lance, wind, iron. She is my mage at this point. Okay. Oh. Mercedes has a training bow, but she doesn't have any proficiency in bow use. Gotcha. Okay. Gameplay-wise, I like Sylvain, but I'd never let him off the bench. Ash seems kind of cool. Like, I mean, having access to a lockpick would be good. But I don't know if it's important enough to give him combat experience right off the bat. Felix, again, also seems pretty powerful because he's got prowess in 3 different weapon types and does not require a battalion. I'm always down for taking more ladies into the field, but all things considered, there's nothing about Ingrid that specifically makes her jump out at me as being worth taking over other units. Sylvain and Ash and Annette, I think, are the 2 top contenders right now. Sylvain because I've got 2 females on the field, and Annette because it's a mage. And I do like having my bases covered. Didue is using an axe, of all things. Okay, so he's got prowess and lances, but he is primarily an axe user right now. So I've got a sword, Dimitri's got a lance, Didue has an axe. That's the 3 melee weapons covered. Mercedes has a bow and is a healer. And my last one... It seems like it would be just worth it to take the mage along. Yeah, the magic has low durability. That's true. But, as they said, magic restores itself at the end of a battle. It kind of follows D&D rules. You're limited on how much you can use in any given fight, but you never have to worry about providing them with more equipment. Yeah, I am on hard mode, so I don't think I want to stretch too far right now. I want to get all my bases covered, so I'm going to take along Annette. We have a sword, a lance, an axe, a healer, and a mage. Covered. An iron bow only needs an E rank, so what if I take that iron bow from you? I don't want to give it to the convoy, though. I want to give it to, a person. Oh, okay, so I pick somebody via that menu. Good. Iron bow goes over there. Cool. Axes. I'm gonna give you a lance, too, because I think I have another one in here. Trade with the Due, Iron Lance, bam. I have sword prowess and brawling, but I don't think we have any gauntlets, as it seems to state, for actual unarmed combat. Why does Dimitri have an axe? You have no axe authority, or I mean no axe combat capability, so you can just give that to the convoy. Can I not get at the convoy here? Damn. That seems a little weird. Oh, okay, I can store it via this. Gotcha. Store it there. You do have sword prowess. Is there anybody I can take a sword from? Felix. Give your sword to Dimitri. Bam. Annette doesn't have a combat art. Okay. Battalions. It seems like I'm not gonna get access to this just yet. And reclass, nobody has any options. Cool. Drop a save. Let's hop into this first real battle. See what happens. Her strength is pretty meh, but it's having more ranged options is always nice. What do you mean? Mercedes? Yeah, her strength is only 6, but she's not a fighter. She has the bow as an option, but she is primarily a healer, I think. She has faith level 1. But she's more about the healing. I hope I have access to a healing spell here. Annette? Well, yeah, Annette's strength is also awful, that's true, but she's got the wind magic. Interesting, yeah, so I have 3 units with a strength of 12 and up, and then 2 magic units. Felix has strength of 10, and Sylvain has strength of 9. But Sylvain has... Oh, I need to pay attention to defenses, too. I have 6, Dimitri has 8, Didue has 8. Wonderful. You guys only have 5 apiece, but you... So Mercedes has good resistance, Annette does not. I also have good resistance. Didue is absolutely an armor knight. Look at that defense, strength, and resistance breakdown. He's born for it. All right, let's hop in. Let's do this thing. I probably should have looked at the map, yeah, but oh well, I didn't do that.
It is about time for the battle to begin. Our victory depends on your leadership. Do not
There's
let us
something
down.
really cool about being able to look at a Fire Emblem map from a 20-degree offset. Just look a little bit more dynamic.
I'm sure you already understand, but the house that defeats the other 2 is declared the winner. Incidentally, I'll be overseeing this mock battle, so listen well if you want to
Cool,
win.
yeah, it's great having the Overseer on my side because he's literally my dad. Units who are defeated will not be permanently lost. Gotcha. I mean, I like the tilted angle, but there's something to be said for just having something that's like straight on where I can read the grid a little bit easier. So I am facing off against other actual, like, faced units. And all of my units are level 1. I have Dimitri at 2 and I have Kublis at 2, but all of these guys are at 3. And Claude is at 4. How the hell did you get to level 4? I didn't give you a kill, Claude. Stop cheating on me. Yeah, so I gotta face the yellow guys first, and then the red guys come up behind. There's 4 of each house, and then I also have to face the commanders of the... okay, I guess that's fair. They're marked as neutral, but in lore, they are the professors of the other houses, which makes the battle layout the same as mine, where I have 4 students and me, the professor. Okay, so I'm guessing that we're probably going to take the yellow guys first, because they are the closest. And this guy, Hanneman, is so far back that I probably don't have to worry about him for quite some time. I love that you can zoom in on their battle models in the world. It's so cool. And, like, look all the way over there. I can see the other units. Way over here. Oh, God, this is cool. I love this so much. Okay, let's hop into this here. First order of business, going to be attracting the attention of Lorenz. I also don't know how much the enemies are going to be moving on any given turn. If they're going to be aggressive or if they're going to wait until I enter their range. So I should probably hop inside the woods and attract their attention that way. You have a training lance and nothing else, so you are not all that worrisome. That said, you'll still have weapon advantage over me with a sword, but nobody else can get into these woods, so this is the good option for Kublis. We'll get Annette to come hang out beside. Oh yes, I can rally you. give you even more strength.
Well done.
Damn.
Here we go.
Yeah, I don't know if Mercedes actually knows healing magic at this point. This fight might be attempting to get her some rough combat experience and a bit of bow work. But I might have to put her through some more faith classes to actually gain access to
What should I
heals.
do?
I can also put Dedue, I think, out in the middle of nowhere because he's got the defense to tank a hit with 8. I guess both him and Dimitri could, but he's got a little bit more HP. So let's put him out here with the lance so that I don't have weapon advantage, and wait.
I'll cut through.
Oh. Oh my, okay, I realize what happened now. I thought that ability meant that you couldn't even move before you hit weight. But I moved and hit weight and I still have the defense boost. Yes, that's especially awesome. It means as long as I don't attack on my turn, I get a defense boost. There is no triangle in play. I wonder if they're going to tell me that then, because it has not mentioned it, and it has also not said explicitly that there is no triangle. I don't know why they'd take it out.
None of your shallow tactics are required, Claude. Ignatz and I will dismantle the opposition.
Me? But I'm not ready.
Are you making light of our new professor? If you drop your guard, you're gonna get hurt.
You are going to get hurt. I'm going to surround you and kill you.
Dorothea, will you head toward the front lines? I wish to draw the enemy toward us.
You got it, 80. Leave it to me.
Oh, why are you sending your songstress up front? That's weird.
Ferdinand, Hubert, if the enemy comes, stop them.
Leave it to us. Although I could do this on my own.
Clearly not. Or Her Highness would not ask me to watch your back.
Alright, I like the banter. Oh, you have rain. Oh, you also have magic. I understand. I wasn't thinking about you. Alright, this is a little different then. Now I have to reconfigure myself a bit. Because I do really want to take out the magic user. So if I wind you, that'll only be 6 damage. It's not good enough. You have 7 resistance. You have 8. Damn, all of the guys up front have resistances. That's not good. I've also got a training axe. So if I attack you with the axe, it's even worse. Yeah, they're all coming at me right now. Of course they are. It's not a lot. Should probably get Dimitri or Dedue up right on this guy and attack that first. Tempest Lance, I don't think that's worth it. I'll just attack regularly. You do 12 and 72, or Iron Sword 12 and 73. I can do 13 or 14 damage to you.
Proceed with caution.
Due can do 14 damage, which will leave you with 11. Oh god. Oh, that's bad. No, because you were already attacked once. Right, so I have to do this first with Dimitri and then follow up. Hit her with the lance. Do the more damage. Oh, yes, good. You dodged the 72. Good job, Dimitri. Bam, bam. Now, Dedue can hop up here. Lances, you have a hit of 89. Axes, you have a hit of 83. I like that it shows you the change in your stats here on this menu. Attack goes to 20, hit goes down to 85. Your lances are at E+, your axes are at D+. I don't have many axe users, so I think I'm gonna go for the axe and just please don't miss an 83.
My. The new professor seems very capable.
Sufficient.
Bam. Now we will attack you with a quick little iron bow shot. So that'll leave you with 8. I could have training axe hit you for 5 or wind you for 6. Unfortunately, neither of those are going to be enough to kill you. Which is where I run into problems. I need to make you dead. But Kublis do... Okay, interesting. Kublis attacking will not outright kill you. And I'd rather reduce the amount of incoming attacks. So if I had to give a kill to somebody, Mercedes or Annette, who's the better target for that? I'm gonna say Mercedes. I'm immediately attracted to Mercedes as a unit. Her portrait is good, she's a healer. So yeah, I'm gonna have Kubel step up here. Wait, no, do it from here so that you maintain that proximity for maybe a combat art or something. Then Mercedes can step up here. We'll training bow you to death.
I've lost? Oh, unthinkable.
You saw a dialogue option called assist. Whoops.
It's not over yet.
Missed that. Oh, that was a lot of supports. And now if I come up here and wind you, you're an archer, you can shoot me back. Dang it. What if I did it from here where you can't hit me back? I can do 6 damage, or training axe I could do 7. If I give you magic that if I give you magic, that means that he will not want to shoot you because then he'll get hit back, so he'll go for one of the other units. So let's see how magic works. Alright, just a little wind blade, that works.
Well done, Teach. I may have to take this seriously after all.
Only 4 damage, alright. You took somebody with defense. That was good. You're right, there are green circles. Assist. Aha, there we go. Although, okay, I just realized. Clever intelligent systems. Clever girls. They worked in something with the way that they make magic work in this game that prevents my typical strategy of grinding heal experience. Because the way I usually do this is I have healers spend every single turn healing somebody and grinding up their experience early. And I spend all the money I need to on heal staves. With limited uses, you conniving bastards, you have made it so that I can't do that anymore, and I have to use my healers in combat and think about where I spend those. I hate it and I love it at the same time. Yes, that's worth it because he's going to be a defense tank. I need that.
My thanks.
Healers can basically use weapons, so it seems like a fair balance. True, sure, fair, but it still means that I can't just keep my people topped up at all times. It means I have to accept units who are below max health and just run with it. So Kubels is 2, you're 1, 1, 2.
What should I do?
Now let's have do this real quick. Iron Axe, Iron Lance. What about my combat arts? Smash. Gives me extra attack, a lot of extra crit, and it won't kill though, so it's not worth the extra durability. Let's have you take a quick training axe swipe. Because he can't shoot back. And then we'll have Dedue get the kill here. But with axes or lances. Like I said, having a primary axe user will be good, so I'll focus on that a bit.
I've lost. The new professor is quite a commander.
Luck wasn't with you.
Damn, good. He's getting close. Yeah, I'm gonna take out the yellow guys first. So what is Claude standing on? These are impassable until it is attacked and destroyed. So these are fences that would allow me to attack them from the front. Otherwise, both of these guys are ranged units, so I would have to go the long way around to hit them. If they're not gonna move, and if they can't move past the rocks, I'm actually pretty okay with going north and taking on the rest of the red fighters first, then cutting left. What's the conditions? Rout the enemy, kill everybody. Okay, so I'll get all the experience I need to. Miasma, that's a dark magic, isn't it? Yeah, basic dark magic. Dimitri has poor resistance with 4. Mercedes has 9, 6, 4, 1, 4. I'm gonna want Mercedes to bait that guy forward. I don't care about time rankings in my battles, so we'll do this the long way. Nice battle sound effects, too. It's a small thing, but it feels nice. It's got those soft little chimes. It kind of sounds like a sci-fi ship type of UI experience. I don't know. It's good. Pop you in the trees. Who am I going to put you next to for supports? Probably Kublis to start. Although we'll put you in the trees, and then we'll put Annette next to you. There we go.
Are you really gonna fight 2 houses at once? An impressive display of confidence.
Look, you guys both came at me at once. I don't see you fighting each other.
Victory is in sight, Black Eagles. Do not let up.
Yeah, I could have rallied strength. You're true. Although rallying strength on... I guess, yeah, you're right. It would have helped because she's going to attack with the bow first. I gotta remember that I have that. I would not have thought that I would have access to a rally strength this early in the fight. Oh, great. They're all moving. Yeah. So I should take out this guy first, even if it takes me outside of the safety of thickets. That'll do 7 damage. Would have the Due pop up and... that is a really hefty hit. But then she's right behind him, so she could heal him again. Lance would do 13 with 90. Axe would do 15 with 84. 4 damage left. If I have Dimitri hop up... I don't need to worry about covering anything. I'd rather take the sure fire hit. Although, what if I have a combat art? Not dead. Alright. Hit him with the lance. We'll have you go ahead and assist heal him up again.
useful.
I'd rather Dimitri stand in front and take the hits. Because Kublis has less defense and is a little bit more wounded. What I will do is have Kublis come and stand up front. Only one of these guys has a range. Actually, neither of them have a ranged weapon, so neither of them hit Kublis. So this is really more for the sake of having support than anything. Wait, I will have Annette hop up here and strength boost Dimitri.
Quite helpful.
Bam. Now you step up here, and you're definitely better in lances than swords. And I think you're... No, I guess Dedue also has access to lances. Focus on what you know for now. Hit him with that lance. Wait, better option. No, I guess if the triangle's not a thing, then it's just axes and lance. Yeah, go ahead and hit him with a higher chance to hit.
The new professor is rather strong. I suppose I'll have to call it a day.
I know I have vulneraries, but if I don't have to use them, I'd rather not.
Who's next?
Whoa, that hurt.
The better.
Okay,
to serve his
5-pointer. It
highness.
seems like this game is gonna lean, based on the 3 level ups I've seen, it seems like it's going to lean towards the more points per level up side. I'm happy with both defense and resistance on a knightly character. Strength is good. Interested in what dex means. Skill, okay. Thanks for filling me in. So, Dedue's gonna need yet another heal because he's very injured. But with 4 combat units and nobody else in immediate range, I feel like I could probably take these guys out. If I have Kublis hop over here. Damn it. Edelgard is too strong. What if I had Dimitri hit her, though? There we go. I like that. Perfect amount of 8. But that's gonna launch Dimitri up. Edelgard's experience gain is gonna be something... Oh, I guess she is level 4. She would give the most experience out of anybody, thus it's best to give it to somebody who's already level 2. Because the multiplier will ensure they get as much as possible. So let's go for that. Combat Arts, Tempest Lance, take out Edelgard with a 100%
Dimitri,
chance.
it's time. We can finally settle the question of who's stronger.
Very well. I accept your challenge. With you as my opponent, I won't hold anything back.
I would expect no less.
I love that she's Mitsuru's voice. I love it so much. Bam! Edelgard goes down.
I'm getting stronger.
HP and
I can feel
defense.
it.
And resistance. I like it all.
Forced to retreat. Well, things will only get tougher from here on out.
I like that Dimitri, his stats are, they also seem to be leaning him towards Armor Knight status. I think I picked the right house for my chosen playstyle. want Annette to do now? I'd like to get Annette a kill if I can, so what if Kubles attacks you first? Does some serious weakening. Cycle through ZL and ZR to choose through combat arts.
I can still serve.
As well as X and Y for weapon changing. X gives me the stats, so I don't think that's gonna work. They did say in the blurbs when you were picking that they were the melee group. I totally missed that. Was there one that was the melee group and one was like the ranged and one was the magic? Oh, what do you know? There is a switch here. Okay. It only shows you what's available. Gotcha. Magic, melee, and bows. Gotcha. Blue is melee, yellow range, black magic. Ooh. Really? Edelgard's group is the magic group. I would not have expected... I would really have expected that the group that has an axe user as their front runner would be the melee group. I guess they did show off Edelgard using magic. Even the axe-wielding leader probably will be able to learn it. Yeah, just hit him with a wind.
I am the son of House Ire. How did I fail? I must need to train harder.
Can't afford to lose.
I bet that guy is her brother, isn't it? Heal you up again real quick.
Thank you.
Right, so all of the black magic, or all of the Edelgard group is now gone. So it seems like Edelgard's leader is not going to charge me, but the yellow guys will, including their leader. That said, he's not all that scary. He's actually just a regular unit who has boss status. He has magic of 11. But not much for defenses. I'd rather put somebody with a bow in range of Claude, rather than let him pick on somebody, and then I can descend on him next turn. So let's pull Dimitri out. We'll hop you in here. I won't heal yet. I'm just gonna hop here. Put on an iron bow since you've still got high hit. And then you hop down here, rally her for more strength. Keep Kubles and Didue up here so they can dive into the woods. Yes. That is a strong arrow. But I have a 9 damage arrow back. How's it feel, Claude? Bam! Got rallied. Eat shit. Oh, damn. She's charging now, too. We have a limited amount of time. We have to kill you. She's gonna descend on me next turn.
What should I do?
Didue, what can you do? What if I smash? You have 1 HP left. It's not fair. Did you just shoot him in the dick? Yeah, probably. So I can... Oh, my first double. But that puts Kublis in a really rough spot, and... Kublis goes down, we lose the fight. I definitely want to deal with Claude, so I think I'm gonna have Dimitri step down here real quick. Neither changes his avoidance, so let's go with the Iron Sword, make sure that we give you a real good smashing.
Your princeliness. You got a thing for Edelgard, right? Come on, fess up. You'll feel
Who
better.
doesn't?
Claude, please. This is no time for idle banter. Your defenses are wide open.
That didn't get to him, huh? What a shame. I'll find a better way to ruffle him up next time.
Good luck. My boy is unshakable. Well, he's now the strongest person in my army.
I must keep aiming higher.
Strength, dex, and charisma. I don't know what that does. Oh, I can find out now. Leaders of highborn lineage, many nobles descended from 10 elites, heroes of old. This class can use some magic. Max health, movement, experience, level. Infantry, attack, hit, crit. Resilience reduces magic damage. So it's not straight resistance. It's its own stat. Oh, I see. Okay. So defense and resistance are the base number, but then any extra modifiers will go in to show you what their protection and resilience stats are. Attack speed is... Unit will attack twice if attack speed is at least 4 more than the enemy's. So it's not just speed. There's something else that's going in to trigger attack, to calculate attack speed. Strength, magic, dexterity, hit rate, and crits. Yep, that's just skill. Speed is avoidance rate and doubling. Luck is risk of enemy critical hits. Defense, resistance, charm. It's charm. Raises gambits, might, hit rate, and avoidance. So it's an altogether sort of chance-based multiplier. Okay, so it's not a social thing. So you're very close to death. I think if I get Kubels up on the front line, I'm gonna want to heal her. You have a hand axe, you have a Sagittae, and I would be worried about letting you get 2 hits on Mercedes. Also, Dedue could really use a heal as well. Does Dedue have a vulnerary? He does. Okay. I think I'll use a vuln here because it will be worth it. Let's give the kill shot to... Well, I mean, it's... Yeah, I don't want to get that multiplier in on Kublis right now. So let's give this to Dedue. Let you hit him with an axe. Please don't miss. Bam! Good.
I hate losing. I guess I'll just have to settle for cheering the others on.
So you now get to assist heal up Dedue. Heal him up.
My thanks.
Bam. And now if I put Kublis inside the woods, she'll get extra defense, block them off from being able to attack Mercedes twice, and I won't attack. I will use a vulnerary, which gets me up to heal Snuff. Do I attack or do I rally? You can hit me back, which makes me worried. But as long as I don't actually attack, it should be fine. If I rally Kubels instead,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Ugh. Good stats?
You can rely on me.
Defense. Defense for a healer, never gonna complain. Oh, God, it's 19 damage. Oh, it hurts me. Oh, shit. Right, I kind of forgot about Manuela. Good news is that Annette had the resistance. All right, one more sec. Because, again, many beers in one night. Yeah, I believe the red lines are who the enemy is targeting. That's true. By the way, as I've said multiple times previously, I'm just hanging out in the general chat if anybody is up for chitter chatter while we're playing the game. Over on my Discord, open voice call. Don't abuse it so that I have to take it away, but, you know, I enjoy talking to people. So I got some injured units here. Good news is that anybody who dies here won't be lost forever, but still. Hilda's not close to death, but taking out a target would be valuable. What I'm really more scared about is the fact that I have both professors on my ass right now. And actually, Manuela is closer to death than Hilda is. So I might decide to send Kublis against her real quick. If I use Rat Strike... Oh, God, it's so close. It's not quite enough. And you're using magic, so... It doesn't matter what I do, you're gonna hit me back and steal some health.
Proceed with caution.
Even Dedue would not quite get it. 18 and 19 health total. Could use that to level up Mercedes since she's a healer and use the experience. Seems like something a rally could fix. Correct you are.
Well done.
So let's do that. We'll have Kubla step over here, Wrath Strike, and that's a dead Manuela.
Well done. I nearly wound up a patient in my own infirmary.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Good call, Holla. Good call.
So, you've made it past Manuela, eh? I see now I must focus and then make my move.
So I've still got Mercedes, who's probably going to be spent healing Dedue for a turn, because Dedue is constantly taking damage. That's fair. That's what I wanted him to do. I'm not mad at him for doing what I wanted him to do. So you can do... Oh, God, 16 damage to me. That would leave me with 14 and thus kill Dimitri. That's not cool. But Hilda's gonna hit somebody and hit them hard. I can only spend Mercedes healing one person. I need to have both of these guys attack. I don't think I can win this turn. That's a lot of crazy damage to try and do. Tempest Lance, Iron Lance. That would do 22 damage. That leaves you with 4. If I had used Smash, that leaves you with 8. Like, even if I use both combat abilities, Mercedes would have to finish off one of them. You hit me for 5, okay. But if I leave you alive, then you can kill Dimitri. Tempest Lance, Iron Lance, can't kill. Yeah, like, he can't kill either one of them. He's gonna take a counter shot no matter what, Zeno. How good is her hit with Dimitri holding a sword? Her hit is 58. Her hit with the lance is also 58. Yeah, I guess the triangle's not a thing here. You guys say I can kill both this turn. I don't see how it's possible. There's 2 units with almost max HP here. Dimitri doubles Mr. Prof on a regular attack. Oh, my god, you're right. Okay. Alright, sure.
My goodness. The leadership of someone with actual battle experience is... well, I was as good as useless.
I must stay focused.
Damn, Dimitri's just absorbing all this XP. Oh, intermediate classes. So that's how they're gonna do reclassing. Gotcha. Mercedes and Didue. 25 and 110. Well, you've still got 2 heals left, so I don't want to do that, though. Who's gonna get the kill shot? Probably Didue. I think I could use the physical tank a little bit more. So if I smash Iron Axe, that's 17 damage, 8 damage. I don't know, are you guys still sure? I can't kill this person in one turn. With the Due and Mercedes, it's not gonna happen. So I can leave her with 8 damage, and then Mercedes can only do 5. Sure, yeah, sure, fine. Yes, I can survive. I can heal Dimitri and have Didue use a vulnerary. That's fine. But that's not finishing this turn, which is what you guys said.
Thanks for that.
A bunch of you said this turn. Paula said you can kill both this turn. Garland said you can win this turn. Just is. She can't kill me, so I'm fine with just waiting. Besides, she has a hand axe, so by waiting, I'll increase my defense. So you're at 2, Annette's at 1, 2, 2, 4. I almost want to give it to Annette, because Annette could really use the experience. So if I can poke you with somebody, it doesn't really matter who. Let's let the Due get a quick little poke in here. Bam! Weak. Somebody have a damage boosting skill? Yeah, but Annette had already been consumed on the last turn. Yup, remember that heal XP? I've got 1 more heal. Well, I've got 2 more heals, but let's use it.
Thank you.
Use caution.
Now you can hop down here, use that wind, and you're gonna die. Missed me.
Ouch!
Later,
Was that
Chibi.
really necessary?
Have a good night.
All right, that's
And we
that.
did it.
The winner of this mock battle
Not
is
a death.
the Blue Lion House.
This victory is the result of everyone's hard work. Thank you, my friends. You did well.
Dang right to do it. I mean, he's a little bit more boring than Effie, but I feel like he's gonna be a star player in this run through.
Professor, I've been looking for you. I was hoping we could all share a meal together. It could serve as both a victory celebration and a post-battle analysis. What do you think?
Boring. I'm invited?
Of course. Why wouldn't you be?
I mean, I don't know. I'm your authority figure. I thought that'd be a little weird.
Come now, Professor. We can't very well celebrate without the key to our victory present.
He's right. He really is. We were only able to win because we had your help, Professor.
Oh, stop.
Yes. Compared with that boar who knows nothing save frontal attacks, your tactics were nearly decent.
Felix, you really ought to stop picking fights with His Highness.
Don't worry, Ingrid. I encourage all to speak freely. And I must agree that the professor's tactics were truly extraordinary. I have much to learn.
What, bait them out? It's not that hard. If they'd all rushed me, I would have been dead.
Oh, sure. But today was exhausting. I'm so hungry I can barely stand.
To be honest, so am I. Let's head to the dining hall. Together.
But without you
Professor,
two.
I'm sorry to intrude, but you don't look too happy for someone who just won.
Is that so?
Well, I understand how hard it can be to accept joy sometimes. I'm sorry for prying.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I know we only just met, so this may be difficult for you, but I'd love nothing more than to share our happiness with you. Joy can be so fleeting, after all. We're all in this together, so I hope you will consent.
This is nice. I kind of like this guy. He seems like a typical lord so far. The other two were a little different. One of them was a snarker, and another was very strict and aggressive. This guy seems like your typical lord, but you're interacting with him in a way that's like he's trying to please you, but being formal about it. Rather than just exist in a war context, it's like, I don't really know how to, make the niceties.
I'm sure the rest of the class feels the very same. Well, come along, Professor. Let's enjoy the fruits of our labor.
Your work with the students was remarkable. I can see Geralt trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students.
Nah. Make her like me.
I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
I mean,
As for
what?
today,
What is this?
I have
don't know
called
anything
you
about
here
it.
to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
Bandits? What's this about?
Those affiliated with Garrigmach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social
I
standing.
didn't sign up for no bandits.
Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission. You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood? I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
I can sense something special within your heart.
Alright, sure.
I have high hopes for you.
Bandits, they say. Do you recall when we first
Oh,
met?
hi, Dragon Girl.
You shall not fall so shamelessly again.
Kind of forgot you were a thing.
Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a
Well,
shock.
it's always weird to hear a voice in your head with no person in front of it.
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible.
Oh, is this guy again?
No one said
All right.
anything about the Knights of Damned Saros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial.
A bigger dude, okay.
I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Immediately attentive to the fact that he's wearing a mask makes me suspect that instructor that wears a mask.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to.
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
You die.
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all.
Well, bit of a dick move there.
Now I must locate your replacements.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
You better run, dude. If you want to live, you better run. Can't just set up a defensive group and think you'll be fine. Build support levels. Support levels between increase. Okay, there was another one there, but I missed it.
Part 1. White clouds. Heartstring moon. Familiar scenery.
Thanks, most boring narrator in all of existence.
In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailteen and Gronder.
I like the narrations. Nice. Weapon will break when repeated use brings durability to 0. Gotcha, I already read this one. I totally can. I can control it. It's just drift that's pulling the character in the other direction. I don't know what it is that gives control of it. I really do think it is drift. There are new places to explore. Receive 2,000 gold. Okay, cool. Let's do some more weekly running around.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience. The Knights will support your mission and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything. You will receive a message from the Knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time wisely.
Okay.
This will be our first true battle.
Do some training.
I'm looking forward to fighting alongside you, Professor.
Sure, why not? You sound excited.
During the mock battle, your commands were thoughtful and thorough, as was your strategy. With you on our side, I'm confident we will prevail. It seems we have some time to spare before our departure. Let's use this opportunity to prepare as best we can.
You seem well. Are you adjusting to life at the monastery?
We must kill these kids. Send them at the bandits. I mean, they've only been here for a couple weeks, but sure?
Oh, I didn't expect that answer. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. But I guess I had nothing to worry about.
I mean, it is. Don't think it's not.
By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right? That's fairly routine for you by now. But don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant and lead them well.
I'll be fine.
I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it. For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down. Ever.
All right. Do some running around. Let's see. Wait, really? It just skipped straight past Sunday? Excuse me, I thought I was supposed to have a chance to run around. Who's in that? Don't remember Annette. Is she the magic slinger? FE 3 houses net. That's the one. All right. Yes, I will spend some money on Annette.
Thank you.
Holds events with various effects, such as those which increase the benefits of a share a meal activity. Okay. These events will appear in the calendar. Select Explore on your day off to participate. Can't do anything. Oh, do I only get one option? I mean, I'll probably be okay without the marketplace for one more week. On the map screen, you can travel to places you've already been. Press the R button to open a map. Gotcha. Girl's voice, what could it mean? Well, you know what it means. It's a little dragon girl who's inside your brain hole.
So, Professor, hey, do you know how old Captain Gerald is?
I don't know, 57?
That's enough, Leone. If I don't know, how could my child know?
It's not normal to forget your own age, you know. It's kind of worrisome,
57? I'm going 57. Take your bets now. How old is Gerald?
By the time you're forgetting your own age, you're past the point of caring.
I guess if you put it that way, you've got a point.
I have a request.
Real battle. I hear even the notes of Saros are involved. I never tell you much about tactics, but there's a primer out in my room. Give it a read. Ooh, I like whatever those rewards are. What else is on the bulletin board? Recipe idea. So, okay. New weapons in stock. We got the basics, it looks like. Wielder attacks twice when initiating combat with gauntlets. Okay. So they always get a double hit when initiating. We got a mace for anti-armor, mini bow. Used at close range, can't make follow-up attacks at one space, so you can use it for close range, but you can't double. Alright. Item shop. Beginner allows the unit to take the certification exam for a beginner class, intermediate class, shields. Okay. Fast travel to the vicinity of Gerald's. No, I need his room. First of the menu. If you have recipe ideas, let me know. Calling all students, enjoy, enrich your bodies and mind. There's an owl in my room. Look at it at the top of the screen there. Intel on strange movements by the Western Church. Why is there an owl in my room? I didn't ask for this owl. Get it out! Get it out!
Let's see. We have only just arrived at the academy, and we're already being sent out to take care of
Someone
bandits.
actually gets my spoofs and goose!
Yo, Null Vortex, thanks for the follow.
It is a noble mission, but one that will likely require battle. In practice, there is little difference between a battle and a war. Even with the support of the Knights of Seros, we must still brace ourselves for the challenge. Do you have any other questions about life at the monastery? Or about battle?
Probably.
Just as students receive guidance from professors, professors may also guide each other. If you're interested, you should seek out Professor Hanneman or Professor Manuela.
Alright. You can increase your skills by training with knights and professors at the monastery. As the story progresses, faculty training will become advanced drills. Use this to learn from any unit with a higher skill level than your own. Alright, and recruiting.
A student's house is determined by their place of origin, but naturally, each individual has their own aptitudes and interests. That said, if a student so desires and their current professor consents, they may transfer from one house to another. If you get to know the students better through the activities at the monastery, they may approach you about this.
I can steal students. Recruit students from other houses. You will need to meet the requirements. Each student prioritizes different stats and skills. Easier to recruit students who like you, so try building up your support with students you'd like to recruit. Certain non-students will also become available for recruitment as the story progresses. That is why I can maintain a support level with everybody from the other houses. Weird that I can still do it with the leader of the other houses. I don't feel like they will be available for recruiting.
It is better if you do not approach me. If you spend too much time around a man of Dusker, there will be rumors.
I don't know what Dusker is, but okay. Hold on, no.
It is better if you do...
Dang it. Who else wants to talk?
I hear you've been tasked with hunting down bandits, right? Meanwhile, my class is stuck with a downright peaceful mission. Sounds like you'll be fighting alongside the knights, too. Don't let the monastery down, Teach.
Who's Burn? I don't know who Burn is. Yeah, this guy is a big dude. He'll suit his eventual 300 pounds of armor well.
That reminds me.
What's in here? Oh, Bernadetta, gotcha. Why would you want to steal her? She seems a little gun-shy.
Hey there, Professor. You here to check in on my training? Oh, that reminds me. I found this small cloth. It's kind of weird. Not really sure what it is, but it works great for wiping up sweat.
Gross.
Hey, Professor. Here to cause some trouble? No? Well, whatever then.
This person isn't interested in Quibbles' house yet. Casper values strength brawl. Try recruiting this unit again after to get more experience.
The next assignment is to drive out bandits? Sounds like some training is in order. Tell me something, Professor. When it comes to a one-on-one battle, which is better, strength or skill?
Absolutely. I mean, you seem like you want strength, so I'll tell you that.
I knew it! When it's all said and done, muscle always comes out on top. Good to see you, Professor. I was just on my way to train, so I'm pretty busy.
You want strength and heavy armor. Yeesh, of course you do. You would be the knight for whichever house you're in. The yellows, I think. Nah, way, man. 40 skill lets you get criticals on every fucking attack. You're never gonna miss a goddamn thing.
That reminds me. For years, the Boar Prince and I were inseparable. I know him better than almost anyone else. So let me give you some advice. Beneath all that princely polish, he's an animal, nothing more.
Cool. Why are you any better?
He's strong and skilled, sure. But don't place your trust in him as a human being. Take care he doesn't chew you up and spit you out.
Interesting take on your own king.
Felix Sylvain and I have known each other since we were children. His Highness as well. Though I should warn you that both Felix and Sylvain are a bit challenging at times. The moment I take my eyes off them, they're off causing all kinds of trouble. It's always been that way.
Take your word for it. All right, cool. Where to next?
You're quite powerful to have beaten us in the mock battle.
You guys were weak.
Such a shame you aren't leading our class.
You don't know how much I wanted to. You really don't.
I've heard your class is hunting thieves. That mission is very different from the one we were given.
Yep, I don't like you. You're creepy. Bye.
Anyway.
What is up, mage dude?
It's thanks to my adoptive father,
Maybe not mage.
Renato,
Thief dude.
that a commoner like me is here at the academy. He is the very model of chivalry. Someday, I'm going to be just like him.
Meh. You're boring. What else we got? See people down here to speak with.
Do you know about the Cardinals? They are the ones who run the church. Their identities are a closely guarded secret.
Who's Hubert? I don't know who Hubert is. There's too many names in this game. Ah!
Please. You know, Professor, there are some things I'll just never understand. Like the other night, I went on a date with a dashing, handsome, strong young knight. Oh, I'm a bit weak.
Oh,
just
Hubert's a creepy
remembering
guy.
him.
Gotcha.
Do
Nah,
you
skip
know
him.
what that no-good jerk said when we got back to my room? He said, "What a mess. I'm afraid to go in there." Can you believe it?
I struggle to believe that. Seriously. A dude turned down you at your room just because you had stuff on the floor?
You know who cares about keeping everything neat and tidy?
No.
Not me, that's who. Afraid to go in there. Some knight he is.
Terrible person. Sweep you off your feet right now. Amiibo gazebo. When you scan an amiibo, certain items appear at random in the monastery. Nah.
I'm bored. Maybe I should go into town. But that would be such a hassle.
Oh, hi, Professor. I'm rather busy right now, so do make it quick.
You don't look that busy.
Ah, you can tell? I suppose being a professor has taught you how to ferret out time wasters.
What you got?
Professor, you look like you want to say something. But if you're here to lecture me, I'll pass. It's not like I'm one of your students.
You want charm and axes. Huh. I don't know if I'm really gonna get that. So like it seems like they want your professor character themselves to be very strong in a few different attributes. Like not your army, but you yourself need to be good in some attributes in order to recruit people.
What about... Our first assignment is to take out some bandits? Did anyone tell Lady Rhea that people's lives are at stake? I lost my own brother to bandits. Is something someone has said at some point, I'm sure. Okay, not my finest attempt at humor.
Yeah. The only reason I'm thinking about using you in my army is because I like the ladies, and you have stats that go up by being next to ladies. You are a garbage fire of a person.
I was thinking, the Knights of Saros are also known as the Shining Knights. We are the sword and shield of the divine Saros. There are many orders of knights in the world, but we are the only one that has the honor of bearing the name Saros. As a member of the church, you should probably study up on the history of Saros and the knights.
I don't know who I'd want to get though, because I have already lost track of what everybody's like personal skills were. So I'm kind of just shooting in the dark on like what looks good as a character. I don't care if he's the best FE character that ever lived. He's staying on my bench.
Professor! Let's see. That person sure does remind me of somebody, but I can't figure out who. Oh, do you need me for something?
All right, what's up on the second floor? I've never been up here yet. We got a bulletin, creative cuisines. Passion for music. I'm sure I'll make my way to all of them eventually. I'm probably gonna have to pick and choose which ones I want to do.
What?
I won't have time for everything.
Xanadu, the Red Canyon, is a place of great significance to the Church of Saros. Even members of the church are forbidden from entering without permission. To go trampling around in there, causing trouble, those bandits truly are morally reprehensible.
I'll take your word for it. I don't really care for, you know, anything holy related. Oh, this is the central room. Okay. What's up?
Thank you for paying me a visit. Is there anything troubling you? Or is there perhaps something I can help you with?
I wonder if the students are taking to me.
You seem to be getting along well with the students. I would advise you to be confident in your abilities. The rest will fall into place in time.
I'll be alright. I'll be alright.
I can often be found here, so if there is ever anything you need, please do not hesitate to pay me a visit.
Alright. Where is the cathedral, though?
What?
Is it down this way? A book containing the basics of tactics. Ooh,
Thanks
yes.
for your help.
Chose some knights to help you out. They'll be deployed in your next real battle. Sure, why not? Oh, I have battalions now. Okay. Access the items menu to use, store, take, or swap items. Items that cannot be carried will be sent to the convoy. Abilities and combat arts. Battalion menu to assign battalions. Use the reclass, switch a unit's class. Class as a unit has mastered or marked with a star. Ah, damn it, there's job systems in this. Boo, I don't like job systems. I guess that's why reclassing would be so simple, though. See what comes about of that. Chest crest analyzer. Some hair. Why did you take my hair?
Excellent work guiding the students in the mock battle. Taking command like that? Simply splendid. And bearing the unknown crest's power? Yes, I'm talking about you. Your talents are incredible, and Lady Rhea's insight as to your potential is doubly so.
I don't trust this guy. Don't trust him one bit. I mean, he hasn't really given me any reason to distrust him. He's just a little on the offside.
I can't believe it.
Oh? History of Fodlan. Okay, let's get some back lore. Under the tyranny of ruthless disorder, the people endured a long period of suffering. The vile nemesis, who proclaimed himself the king of liberation, was delighted in war and bloodshed. Rather than rebelling, the people of Fodlan fell to his depths in a mad scramble to attain power through murder and theft. 41 years before the founding of the Edestrian Empire, Saint Saros appeared in the land of Enbar, and through the many unfathomable miracles she performed spread light. In doing so, she joined the shattered hearts of the first people, who went on to form the Holy Church of Saros. Imperial Year 1, the founding of the Edestrian Empire. In the first year of our calendar, the glorious Edestrian Empire was founded. Its name was gifted by an oracle, and its future blessed by the goddess. Its capital, Enbar, was chosen to govern the southern reaches of Fodlan. Year 32, the War of Heroes. William Paul Hresvelg, the inaugural Edestrian Emperor, raised an army in pursuit of the unification of Fodlan. With his might, he hunted and destroyed any house's territory that dared to seek more power. Battle of Grondor in 46. An intense battle erupted on Grondor Field where the houses that were allied with Nemesis and the imperial forces of the Edestrian Empire clashed. 91. The Battle of Tailtean. The houses that were allied with Nemesis once again faced off against the Imperials, this time at Tailtean Plains. The evil Nemesis finally fell and the Empire secured a momentous victory. The War of Heroes ends. The successor to the great Emperor Wilhelm I, Lycaon I, succumbed to sudden illness. The Empire, which ruled over the majority of Fodlan, took this opportunity to put an end to the seemingly endless fighting. If we're just learning this, what is Kublis a professor of? Certainly not history. History of Fodlan Part 2! 721, the First Mock War. The Dagdan army invaded from across the sea through the Imperial. Though the Imperial forces resisted the attack, the land of Mock sustained considerable damage. 728, the invasion of Brigid. The Empire invaded the Brigid Archipelago, a land occupied by allies of Dagda. A penance for their refusal to surrender, the people of Brigid were relegated to a life of imperial subjugation. 731, the invasion of Dagda. With the boon of a strong foothold in Brigid, the Empire mounted a large-scale invasion of Dagda. The fortunes of war were not on their side, and their attack failed. 747, the Fargus Rebellion. Lug, a descendant of one of the houses that first quarreled with the Empire, raised an army to demand independence, pulling the land of Fargus into a fierce rebellion. This clash came to be known as the War of the Eagle and Lion. 751, the founding of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Lug and his resistance army were victorious over the Imperial forces. The Holy Church of Saros mediated between the two, and Fargus secured its hard-won independence as the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. So the Empire ruled over the whole land at one point, and then other people have just been warring for independence since then. Leicester Rebellion. A rebellion broke out in the Imperial lands of Leicester, which the Imperial army was unable to suppress. The Holy Kingdom, viewing the uprising as an opportunity to increase its own political sway, occupied the Leicester region, formally declaring it as a territory of Fargus. Fargus divided. Following the death of King Claus I, 3 princes became archdukes and split the Holy Kingdom of Fargus that they may rule over it as 3 separate territories. Crescent Moon War. The Archduke ruling over the Leicester region of the kingdom succumbed to illness. The lords of Leicester lands refused to acknowledge the next Archduke in line, instead plotting to rule jointly as an alliance. 901. The founding of the Leicester Alliance was officially formed after the subjugation of hostile nobles and the removal of all opposing forces from the region of Fargus. An influential figure from the outset, Duke Reagan was inarguably the heart of the newly formed alliance. 961, the Almiran invasion. The great eastern nation of Almira crossed through Fodlan's throat and invaded Alliance territory. The Empire dispatched troops in order to help conquer the threat. The attackers were driven off. 1101, the construction of Fodlan's Locket. To defend against future Almirian invasions, the Alliance, the Kingdom, and the Empire joined their forces and resources to construct the indomitable fort known as Fodlan's Locket. Why do I feel like that particular name is going to be the only thing that matters out of this whole history?
I'm so glad to be a student here. If only because I get to use this library, reading books from all the regions of Fodlan. I feel almost like I'm visiting those places myself.
You can learn a lot.
I agree. They're brimming with the knowledge and experience of our ancestors.
Stop calling him a nerd.
Ah, Professor. What an honor that you would come and talk to me. I'd like to learn more about you.
He wants dex and authority. I don't know. Oh god, so many books.
Lovely. Swimming through a sea of countless books, tracking down that single sought-after volume, it's absolute
Hey, my
bliss.
name is Bliss.
How do the poor fools who spend their days sharpening swords and polishing armor find any joy in life?
There's a definite amount of joy to be found in craftsmanship, alright? Get off their backs.
Huh? Your class? However, I still have a lot of books I wish to read in this class.
You want mage, reason. Alright, so you would want just to be a mage. Register of Kingdom Nobles, a register of prominent noble houses of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. God, I'm not gonna read out all the houses. I'm just gonna skim them really quick. If anybody on the VOD later wants to read it, you can pause for these. It's his ancestor, Drusian Empire, Lambert, Disorder. None of this is even kind of sinking in. I don't care. I don't care. Why are there 2 registers of Kingdom Nobles Part 1? Pressvelg is the Empire House. That's all I need to know there. Lots of world building for those who care about it. Normally I'm all about that stuff. This is just... This is records. This isn't fun stories. This is like, these are the names and what they do. Ugh. Book of Saros Part 5. The 5 Eternal Commandments. Dare not doubt or deny the power of the existence of the goddess. Dare not speak the goddess's name in vain. Dare not disrespect your father, mother. Dare not abuse the power gifted you by the goddess. Dare not kill, harm, lie, steal, unless such acts are committed by the will of the goddess. The goddess cares for and protects all that is beautiful. The goddess will never deny the splendors of love, joy, affection, peace, faith, kindness, temperance, modesty, or patience. Blah, 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 blah. In the beginning, amid the great cloudless ocean, Fodlan came to be. At the end of a long journey, the goddess glimpsed the land that there alighted. Upon sacred ground, she breathed life. By the goddess's hand, plants took root, birds took sky, animals roamed the land. She created humanity at the end. When humans wished for power, she granted it. By way of the magical arts, humanity attained great power, yet unaware that great power portends great evil. By the grace of the goddess's divine protection, humanity thrived. Though through her blessings, they grew prosperous. Before long, they became the most powerful creatures in all of Fodlan. All was well until darkness descended from the north. Faces evil, the goddess created a new well of power. She gifted certain chosen individuals with sacred blood, allowing them to wield mystical weapons that they may prevail against the darkness. Conquered the evil ones and drove them back to the north. They came to be known as heroes. The heroes experienced unnaturally long lives, persisting for hundreds of years. Even after they breathed their last, their power coursing through their blood remained, leaving an indelible mark on this world. This power came to be known as crests. The mystical weapons are now called heroes' relics. The descendants of the heroes sought their ancestors' power and thusly were their blood. In time, they amassed crest relics, land, and wealth, using all to set the land aflame with war. The goddess's power, intended to stem the flow of evil, became a tool of destruction, all because of the greed of humanity. The goddess, grieved and heartbroken, hid herself in the heavens from whence she came. Yup, humans keep fucking everything up. The revelation. The goddess is all things. She is heaven above and the land below. She is eternity incarnate. Her eyes see all. She was graced with the holy word of the divine goddess. She who was graced with the holy word of the divine goddess who bore witness to her magnificence is the one called Saros. She is the messenger of the heavens, the bridge between the lands above and below, and her blessing shall bring tidings to the peace of all. With the goddess's omnipotence and wisdom to guide her, Saros ensures that her will be done. As the goddess's sword, she wars evil. As the goddess's child, she makes emperors of mortals. As the goddess's wing, she elevates her people. As the goddess's voice, Saros spreads the word of love. Sublime sword is entrusted to you. Those emperors are crowned before you. Those wings clear your path. That voice whispers the words of trust. May the blessings of the goddess follow you always. Blah, 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 blah. God damn, religious texts are so fucking dry! Record consisting largely of the world outside of Fodlan. Almara, kingdom of the east of Fodlan. Its territory borders out of the Leicester Alliance, with the precipitous mountain range known as Fodlan's Throat acting as the dividing line. Horsemanship, relish in the thrill of battle. Albinia, northwest of Fodlan. Frigid climate is home to numerous rare and valuable species. Human population there is small. Morphus is the name of the metropolis of magic to the southeast, as well as boundless desert that surrounds it. Dagda is to the southwest. Due to its extreme distance from Fodlan, rumors of this relatively unknown world abound. Tropical rainforest, giant frozen plateau, blah 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 blah. A record consisting largely of the world outside of Fodlan. Brigid is an archipelago nested between Fodlan and Dagda. It is a land of plenty that is often heralded as a perfect union of gentle sea and nature's bounty. Srang was once the name of an enormous peninsula to the north of Fodlan. Only the northern half has kept its moniker. The southern half is now under Fargus. Dusker is a peninsula to the north and the west of Srang. The people who once inhabited were decimated and now falls under the dominion of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Nothing noteworthy here. Ogma Mountains, somewhere south of central Fodland. To the west, it forms a border between the Empire and the Kingdom. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, I'm all done here. What a gigantic consumer of time. Can't get in there. Can't get in there. Okay, 2 closed doors.
Hey, you.
I still don't know where the cathedral is, but I want to get to it. Because I had a quest there.
Let's see.
Okay.
This looks like a cathedral, but it's not. It's a reception hall. Okay, okay, I see a quest marker. Let's just go follow it. Maybe it'll take me there.
How about this?
Talk to people on the way.
What the?
Greetings. Bridget has much more warmth than Fodlan. Even spring here has coolness. And you, Professor? Which do you find is worst? Too hot or too cold weather? I have
You
a
seem like you hate
grievance.
the cold.
In Bridget, I am able to be wearing much lighter clothes.
I like you. I want you on my team.
Training has given me great busyness right now. It is not a good time for the chatting.
Because you speak English in a weird way.
But you have given me intrigue. Please make sure you are speaking with me again.
Dex and riding. Ah, dang it. I feel like I'm probably, for my first playthrough, I'm just gonna ignore, for the most part, the recruiting aspect. Like, I want to make me into something that fits my army. And then if I can recruit anybody, it'll kind of just happen. Even though I really want to grab her, so I might try to put a bit of attention into riding.
There were way too many vegetables in today's meal. The ratio of vegetables to sweets was completely
Yeah, because
skewed.
vegetables are good for you.
Oh, hi, Professor. Were you just eavesdropping on
Yes.
me? Well, everyone knows a plate full of sweets is far preferred to a plate full of vegetables, regardless of age.
Untrue. I do not have a sweet tooth. You're wrong.
Yes, I'm actually very busy right now.
Magic and faith. So you're a healer type. Gotcha. Cathedral? This is an entrance hall. I don't know if that means cathedral.
Oh, Professor, how are you today? I'm just heading out for a mission. I'll be seeing you.
All right, hope you die. Bye.
What makes you say that? Do you know something I don't? Are there supernatural elements at play? Ghosts? Oh, forget it. I'll be going now.
Hope you die.
You there. Hello there.
Interesting. I can just run right out the
So-
front door. Oh, okay. Finally found my way to the marketplace. Well, this is good to check out. I probably won't buy anything this time, but, you know, I can amass some wealth for later.
Welcome.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of iron stuff. I don't need it right now. Ooh, gauntlets might be good. The training gauntlets only give 1 less might. They're way lighter. They hit more. And they're half the price. I gotta buy a couple
Will
training.
this one
I gotta
do?
buy one or two
Will
of
this
these.
one do? Will
Just
this
so I
one
can
do?
have them.
Many thanks. Come back soon.
Welcome.
Okay, shields, protection. Those might really be worth having. buy 1 iron shield.
This one?
Thank you. Please
Might be
come
good
again.
to throw that on Duodenum or whatever his name is.
Hey.
You already have 3. I had 3 iron shields? What? No, I didn't. You lie. It said ×3 as in that's what they were selling.
Welcome.
Stock times, yeah.
This one?
Please come again.
I did not have iron shields. I was looking through my inventory earlier. Yeah, that was the stock of the shop. So the leather shields they have infinitely, but they only had 3 iron shields because they're more valuable. They're mildly rarer, so they don't just let you buy them infinitely at this point in the game.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Are you settled in here at the monastery yet? Make sure to have a good look around. There's much to see, like fish. You do know about the pond behind the dining hall, right? You can fish there. Give it a try.
Eh, I've already done it. I'm more after quests right now, and there are a bunch of them that I still have to track down.
No.
Gotcha. Yeah, some shops do tell you how many you have. This one did not.
Have we met?
I want you. End of sentence. In like 5 different ways. Please. Meet me in my chambers after dusk.
No. Sorry. Must be my imagination. Have we
No,
met?
but like,
No.
come hang out with me, really.
If you'll excuse me.
I could also get Marianne. Coffee girl would be nice.
Professor, excuse me.
Magic and riding. Yeah, so that's 2 people that want riding. Yeah, let's harvest the stuff. Onions, cabbages, and chickpeas. Yep, so we'll plant some more. Oh, I can only plant the 1? Damn. Plant them in the greenhouse, see what becomes of them, and mix seeds foraged. Let's go with one of this. Western Children seeds. Cultivate. You can give some real money to this place. Just infused with magic for now.
Maybe.
Okay, questies. Where are the questies?
Would you kindly do something
Select
for
recipes
me?
for the head chef. The library has quite a few cookbooks. You might even try your hand at cooking once you have permission to. Alright, I guess now I'll have to head back to the library again. Everybody's favorite place!
I've got to find out everyone's likes and dislikes so I know what to cook. Who knows when it'll be my turn at kitchen duty? How about you, Professor? Do you like sweet or spicy food?
I don't know which one you like, so this is tricky, but personally I like spice.
Spicy? Ooh, your tastes are so mature. I'll definitely remember that.
Alright, cool. Yay. Cue some point in the future when she burns all of my taste buds off. What's the next quest? It's way the hell over here.
What the?
Tastes are rated M for mature. I'm okay with that. This place is huge.
Do you know of the Eyre family? We have long held the position of Prime Minister in the Empire. The Empire's power lies with 6 noble families, my family foremost among them. The full explanation may be time-consuming. I can give you a moment to get ready, if you would like to take notes.
I'm not taking notes. Fine, I'll give you the benefit
All
of
right,
this.
I will list the 6 great noble families. There's Caspar's father, Count Burgles, the Minister of Military Affairs. Then there's Linhardt's father, Count Hevering, the Minister of Domestic Affairs. Bernadetta's father, Count Varley, is the Minister of Religious Affairs.
Okay, Bernadette would be good
Hubert's
then if I'm
father,
part of the Holy
Marquis
Empire.
Vestra, is the Minister of the Imperial Household. Finally, we have Duke Gert, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and my own father, Duke Eyre, the Prime Minister. One day, I will take his place as the Prime Minister of the Empire. I am more talented than anyone in my class, even Edelgard. I will lead the Empire to a bright, enlightened future.
Cool, you definitely sound humble.
There is nothing I cannot achieve. Oh, Professor. Well, the eldest son of House Ire will not be so easily swayed.
You want dex and heavy armor. Alright, cool. Probably won't care about either of those. Moving on with my life. Finally, here's the cathedral. This is the guy whose birthday you ignored. Perfect.
Hey!
I thought this dude was floating for a second. Turns out he's just not moving. Which would explain why his legs weren't, you know, walking. Good lord, this place is... Oh, this is a good view for this, actually. It shows me where everybody is that I can talk to.
I have a favor to
I've been
ask.
thinking about starting a choir. I need a volunteer. Can you help me find some students who love music? There's a sign-up sheet being passed around the dormitory seeking students to join the choir. Yeah, let's do that. Mercedes, hello.
The cathedral is nice and quiet. It's so relaxing. Oh, Professor, did you come to pray to the goddess?
I'm not ignoring heavy armor. I just may not choose to go with it for my lord. Sure?
Me too. Shall we pray together?
And then there's another one up here.
Inside the cathedral, there is a chapel dedicated to the four saints. Do you know of them? Saint Indec, Saint Macule, Saint Keyhole, and...
Saint Kathleen! Who is your favorite, Professor?
Now that you are a member of the church, be sure to familiarize yourself with our teachings and traditions.
I didn't sign up to be a member of the church, even though I joined the church school and then signed up to be a member of the Holy Empire. But really, like, I'm not all on board with your organized religion.
Inside the cathedral, now that... Inside the cathedral, now that...
Give me your quest. You have a quest for me. Give it to me.
Inside the cathedral, now that you are...
Oh, view quest. There we go.
I have something to ask of you.
The Western Church, which rules over the western parts of Fodlan, has lately made some strange troop movements. If you hear anything concerning, be sure to let me know. Alright. Go do that too.
Inside the now that... Inside the...
I'm trying to talk to your little sister here. Rude.
Inside the saint. Now
right, I'm done. I'm done.
There's something else.
He just won't let me speak. Okay. Yeah, let's go do some questy poos.
Right.
Choir practice not unlocked yet. I can do choir practice? Okay.
Here's an idea. Hey, you. I hear the Officers' Academy of the Monastery was founded about 2 centuries ago. The eastern region of Fodlan was being invaded by Almyra, and so the Archbishop of the time took measures to prevent the border from being taken. In order to ensure Fodlan would be safe from potential threats, she deemed it necessary to raise a generation of excellence. That is how the establishment was founded, though its purpose has changed over the years.
Okay, cool. Learn about the students who like to sing, collect recipes in the library. The cathedral has a lot of side areas as well. Ooh, I see there's actually a thing that I can speak to. No, wait, that's just a bulletin board. Never mind, take it back.
Okay.
So, somebody to speak to, i.e. an informant. Right here.
Bridget, Almyra, Thusker, even people from far-off lands gather here at the Academy. Word of advice, Professor. There are those who don't think kindly of such people.
Dissidents intel. Okay. Report to Setef. I can do that later. Learn about students who like to sing. That will be a little bit trickier. Oh wait, you're the songstress. You're literally right here.
Oh, Professor, Hello. Truth is, my undershirt got blown away by the wind. And it's not important why.
Isn't it?
It only matters that it's pale blue.
Isn't it? I'm pretty sure that if you had an undershirt, it probably should have been under your shirt. So if it got caught by the wind, why was it outside of your shirt? Dorothea. All right, fine. We'll look for it.
Thank you so much. I do find you very interesting, Professor. I'm just not sure if it's enough to change classes. Let me think about it a bit more.
You want charm and authority. Can I not talk to you about the...
Oh, truth is, my...
The cathedral, dang it.
What is it? I'm not doing
Why do
anything.
you like Bernadetta so much? She's just all scruffy and shy. Hey, what's this cake doing out here?
Cake? Oh, come on. That's just cruel. Hi. Sorry, I'm trying, but you're still kind of a stranger.
You want strength and bow. All right, I feel like those will come naturally. So I can't do anything here, even though there's a yellow sign up. Wait, what is this? I didn't look. Damn it! I didn't look at what it was. I just hit A twice. Ah! Report to the choir coordinator. Okay, well I can go back there now. And collect recipes in the library. Where's the library again? Wait, the library was upstairs, wasn't it? Right, there's 2 more people to talk to over here. Then we'll go to the library.
So... what? You look bored. Care to...
Oh, hello, masked man. Let's go.
What? I just wanted to spar.
Hello there.
You there! We will accompany you on your assignment. We don't want anything to happen to our precious students.
We will die instead.
If any of you run into trouble, we'll step in and help out.
Terrible. Yeah, alright. How do fast travel? How do fast travel? There we go. She's Kai from VC4. Oh, okay. I would not have pieced that together.
My savior, thank you.
There are music lovers around. Feel free to invite anybody. Oh, I picked up the sign-up sheet. That's what it was. Okay, bunch of objects. Select the first person to participate in choir practice. Oh. Oh, so I think that meter means their motivation, maybe? They haven't given me a specific meaning on that yet. Not sure why I can, you know, send the right hand to the Pope to choir practice. Just on a whim, but okay, that's the thing I can do. Or, you know, my fellow professors. Why not? Dorothea seems like somebody who'd be in for that. Set to bring his wyvern to choir practice. Yeah, let's send Dorothea. And then one of my own, group. Will this boost motivation or consume? I'll send Sylvain, see what happens with it.
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. But how loud is too loud?
It's hard to sneak out when the professor is watching.
Bonds among the three of you grew stronger. The two gained faith. Okay, so the singing will give faith experience, which means I should probably stick my healer in here. Douglas got authority experience. Gotcha. Okay. Mercedes, I mean.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Ba-bum. Good. Give me the goodness.
Inside the cathedral. Now the... Inside... Now the...
Damn it, I was hoping once I finished that you would actually respond to me, but no, it's not meant to be. Fire practice ended. Okay, I know it now. I didn't know that before. I'm learning things. Where's my last quest that I can do? Creative cuisines. Go to the library. Gotcha. Oh, I can speak to people in training grounds. Yeah, let's go do that. Somebody I can talk to in here, right? Somebody that has something new?
The next assignment is the drive.
Hey there, Professor. Oh, not really.
No. That was who it wanted me to talk to. Alright, that was weird. Library. Back here. Damn it, I clicked past it too fast again. Illustrated cookbook. Cool, good. Head back to dining hall. Realize what he has. I don't know what he has. No. God damn it. Casper?
Hey there, Professor. Oh, that reminds me. I found this small cloth. Not really sure what it is.
Give me that cloth. Give me the cloth, Casper. Give me the cloth. Somebody else needs that cloth. Yeah. Nope, I want to talk to you. But I have the ingredients. Oh, collect recipes. Dang it. I collected a recipe. Why are there multiples?
I can't believe it.
Classic cookbook. Probably help the head chef. Now I can go back to the head chef. Gotcha.
You're a lifesaver.
Thank you for sharing in the culinary arts. I can tell you have exceptional taste and must truly enjoy making all manner of food. Welcome to the kitchen whenever you want. Bam. Select someone to cook with. Okay, so this is another activity. And I don't know what it's gonna be. I should really be jotting these things down. So choir gives me authority and the students faith. Cooking together. Well, let's grab Didue since he's on my side. Oh, I can only pick one person for this. Mercedes, Didue, Bernadetta, or Manuela. I'm dropping out Ash. allies gain max HP plus 3 for the rest of the month. Dusker Bear. Luck plus 2 and defense plus 1. Yeah, the King of Beast stake seems the best. Oh, you gain faith yourself? Okay. Bam. I mean, I'd be down for getting Bernadetta. I just don't know if I'd have the space for her right now. I don't know how many units they want to let me take into a typical battle. For the time being, I think I might just take Didue.
I enjoy cooking. You seem to know what you are doing.
All allies receive temporary plus 3 to HP. So cooking together is just a big boost to relation. All right, good. Items, mint leaves. This game is insanely jam-packed with stuff other to do than murder. I know it's so different from regular Fire Emblem. Good lordy, Lou. But I think that's it for today. We've talked to everybody, we've done the quests. Your Discord is muted on stream. Sorry, Hala. Let
if
me
you
go
don't yet
ahead
know the proper
and,
procedure for lectures, I will tell you all that I know.
Fix the
assuming
thing.
that's agreeable to you, of course.
Try again?
Hello.
There we go.
Nice. So how have you enjoyed the game so far?
It's good. It's very much not tactics.
Yeah, it seems like a Persona game with a Fire Emblem skin so far.
When you instruct your students, they'll gain skill experience. As their skill levels increase, they'll gain access to new abilities and combat arts. The number of people you can instruct is indicated by your activity points. When you set up a group task, the students you assign will continue the task until you change it. After the first round of instruction each month, your students may come to you the question. They will be motivated if they like your answer. There's a lot of info.
I do like how this game just throws a lot at you at the beginning, though.
I'm gonna be back in a second because third pee break, and I can't write all this on a sticky note. This is gonna be an entire page worth of notes on how this thing works.
So while he's taking a pee break, how's everyone else enjoying the game and the stream? Over 10 hours in on your end for Blue Lions, doing the same one as Ryan? Nice. Loving the game, that's good to hear. Not feeling the game? Yeah, I can see that. If you're expecting what Fire Emblem has been before, this definitely seems like a departure from it. If there's only one new Fire Emblem game to play, I'd say Echoes is the best one.
Okay, I'm back, but I'm still gonna leave it on the intermission screen for a second because I have to transfer these notes that I'm getting onto a new note page.
Ryan, we have to talk about that Eevee gif.
No, we don't.
That thing disturbs me.
Deal with
and
it.
I can't look away.
Not my gift. Somebody gave it to me. Now you all have to suffer. FE3 houses. Notes. Okay, so start jotting. Currently we have activities. That's not right. You duplicate a previous layer? No, there's other layers. Okay. Choir. Cook together. Benefits for the student. Benefits for Kubels. Or not Kubels. Kublis. There we go. Faith and authority. Put together is ++ relations. And now, okay. Lectures. Here. Notes. Character recruitment notes. Bam.
Take note of our study goals.
They have study goals.
Do they? Oh.
After all, everyone wishes to prioritize studying fields related to their goals, right?
Please stop. Please stop. I didn't sign up for this. Students study on their own and earn skill experience according to their SEAL goals. Results are reported at the end of each week. You can alter a student's goals. Okay. Goals can change. Auto goes per week.
I believe you can ensure better results by instructing individuals based on their interests and specialties. Of course, that doesn't mean it's pointless to teach someone things unrelated to their goals. You never know if a student will develop an interest in something by overcoming their distaste for it.
3-star mark next to a skill indicates you will unlock a budding talent after a certain amount of instructing. Once you unlock a budding talent, that person will go on to excel in that particular skill. They may even learn a new ability or combat art. So focus on 3 stars if I can. Three stars lead to skills.
I believe, of course, you never know. Everyone's study goals will likely change based on the experience they receive from future instruction or assignments.
Okay.
When that happens, it would be greatly beneficial if you could advise us as to what new goals we should set for ourselves.
As students improve from instructing and personal study, they may approach you with a suggestion for a new goal. If I have to hit someone, I want to do it from far away so there's no way I can get hit back. I think I want to master the bow. Update goals. Focus on length and bow skills versus focus on the bow skill to excel as a sniper. Whether we accept their suggestions or not is completely up to you. Okay, so they're good. So he's just saying they're gonna come to you with like, I want to do this, and then I can decide whether or not to do it.
No matter how passionate you are about
that seems
tutoring
interesting.
someone,
A lot
it's
more
difficult to get
micromanaging
good
in this
results
with your
if that
characters
student
than
lacks
others.
motivation. To increase a student's motivation, it's probably best to appeal to them in a variety of ways.
Right. Motivation came from meal together. I remember that. Pencil, now's not the time to die on me. I'm in the middle of taking very important lecture notes.
If it's not too much trouble, I would be grateful if you would try to pay attention to everyone's motivation level.
Instruct students with high motivation more frequently. One way to increase motivation is to interact with the students around the monastery. Yeah, I think motivation is that smiley face in the corner.
Students are encouraged to engage in various activities in and around the monastery. By working together, students can strengthen their relationships and, in time, achieve better results more readily.
You can assign one group task each week. Students who take part will earn skill experience based on your choice. You can also get gold and resources. The results of a group task will depend on the student's strengths, weaknesses, and affinity for one another. So complicated.
Have you heard? Certification exams are held every month at the Officers Academy. To become a new class, one must first overcome the certification exam for that class. Needless to say, if one lacks the required abilities, passing will prove difficult. I hope that you will plan ahead for the certification exams and instruct everyone accordingly.
Oh god, right, I have to plan for exams. When you pass the certification exam, you can change to a new class. Benefits of higher tier classes include greater increased stats and growth rates.
Ooh.
Oh boy, okay, meal together gave motivation. I remember that. Plan for class exams. So yes, I should try to get an idea as to what class I want people to go to, which means I have to have an idea as to what the class exams require so that I can train them in that. Automatically train area of focus skills for some units. No, I don't want to do that. Select a unit to train and improve them, group tasks, deepen the friendship, set a unit's skill goals. Okay, look at all the stamps. Look at all the stamps with skills on them. Why does everybody have every stamp as a thing?
I do kind of like that everyone seems to be able to use most every weapon.
Oh god, it's so much.
There's a lot, but...
So, Dimitri can go for Lance and Authority. I don't know what Authority does, which makes it difficult. Gains Might +2 with Gambits. I don't know what Gambits do, which makes it difficult to suggest you encourage on that. What if I just focus you on something on, like, let's give you Lance and, you have a lance and a sword. Do I put you towards heavy armor or riding? Alright, hold on. Yeah, I can't get a sense as to what's coming up for the class exams. Race riding skills. Weeding is heavy armor skills for some reason? That doesn't make sense. Skywatch, work together to secure the skies, increases flying skills. Alright, if I'm gonna put anybody on weeding, here's the thing. I definitely want Due to go in there because you are just bound to be a heavy armor knight for sure.
Yeah, Dedu seems to like it, and Annette seems to like it? Huh?
Annette will benefit from it. Expected result. But Annette's a mage. How can you have a mage with heavy armor skills?
Heavy armor mage, let's do it.
I did say that Faye was one of those and it worked out really well, but Dimitri's already got the defense. Annette likes the task. As for riding, it could be Ingrid, which seems like Ingrid might be good for a Pegasus Knight, but nobody else wants to do that. Skywatch, same deal, Ingrid. Yeah, Ingrid seems like she wants to become a Pegasus Knight. Due. Alright, fine, I'll throw Annette at some weeding. Goals. Unit skill goals. Due, for some reason, has axe and brawling as his thing? Why would you go for brawling? You've already got access to other weapons. I'm gonna custom focus you on axe and heavy armor. Go for that. He's already got a D in heavy armor and only an E+ in brawling, so yeah, go for that.
Dedu's brawling and lances are the same.
So I can and should pick everybody here. Although they do have a default one, which will just help them go a little bit up on something. I don't know how much I need for night. I have no idea what the exams take right now. I'm kind of just stabbing in the dark. Dimitri has Lance and Authority. Seems like maybe the commander's a good person to leave on Authority until I know what else is happening, so sure. Felix has Bow Prowess. Swords, bows, and brawling. I probably should leave somebody with some brawling increases on here. But I don't have a dedicated archer. Felix is the closest I'm gonna get to that, so I'm gonna actually switch him over to brawling and bows. That's your custom focus right now. Ash knows axes and bows. You're kind of a sneaky person, so what can I do for that? Honestly,
Ash seems just fine right now. Nothing sneaky about riding or flying.
Yeah, but
although
like,
flying could be useful depending on maps.
What if I gave a Pegasus Knight lockpicking? Or rather, what if I gave a lockpicker a Pegasus?
I think that just depends on the future maps, and we don't know what those are.
Oh my god, what? I didn't know about any of these menus! There are so many menus!
So much replay value.
There's
oh god.
history in this. There's personal history and years to when they were born.
I might buy a Switch just for this game now.
Classes. Okay, so you're saying a unit its classes are preset. Dimitri has... Yeah, I don't know what any of these things are. So at this point, it really doesn't tell me much. It looks like a swordsman, a lanceman, an axeman, and not any of them. And it's the
Brawler,
same.
maybe?
It's the same for Dimitri. So I actually think all of the classes are here for every unit. And it's more about
like
what you branch into.
Yeah, it seems like they're all available, but the beginner ones look like the Spearman, Myrmidon, basic axe user, and probably basic brawler.
Soldier, Myrmidon, fighter, and maybe a monk or a mage.
Monk might be it.
I cannot select them. Look, I can
Yeah.
go down
No.
to them, but all it gives me a question mark. It doesn't say what
Yeah.
they are or what it takes, just a description.
A lot of this stuff seems like things you're going to be more interested in later.
Yeah, so it does give a name in the descriptions. Myrmidon has a sword. Soldier has a high degree of accuracy and precision. Fighter has high strength that translates to mighty blows. Proficient with the axe, bow, and gauntlets. Okay. Fighters can use gauntlets. And the monk uses magic for both offense and defense.
Ooh.
So it's not a mage. It's not.
I like the idea.
It's not a mage because magic has limited uses. So monks are a physical class that focuses on magic. Okay.
I like the idea of that.
Mercenary, thief, front lines and axes, shield. Yeah, the armor knight comes as an intermediate after beginner classes. Cavalier is an intermediate? It's not on the level of a Myrmidon soldier fighter.
Yeah, I consider it an intermediate class.
Brigand, archer. So is archer, though.
That confuses me.
Here comes a mage in the intermediate classes. Yeah, I guess to be fair, this game is doing things a little bit more complicated than the simple level up to 20 and class change, because there is a unique, and then there's a beginner, and then there's an intermediate, and then there's a second page with an advanced tier and a unknown locked one.
I think I figured this out, though.
Oh, the Golden Knights, the Paladins, they brought back Cantor! They brought back Cantor! This class can move again after taking certain actions!
Why would they do that?
Because it's the best ability that was ever in any of the games, that's why! It's also on Wyvern Lords.
As if Wyvern Lords needed to be more overpowered.
Although, here's the thing. Pegasus Knights are in intermediate. There are no Pegasuses in advanced. It looks like it goes from Pegasus to Wyvern.
Wasn't one of the professors a Wyvern Lord? Satante or whatever his name was?
I don't fucking know.
I remember making a joke about it, but I forget who it was.
Sniper, black magic specialist, white magic specialist, warrior, golden knight, general has staggering defense, killer, thieves and shadows, the assassin, and there's the swords master. Pegasi are female only. Guys, I'm on Mercedes. She still doesn't have a Pegasus in the advanced classes.
Maybe it's in the above advanced? We don't know.
Ah, I see. If I hit R on these units, I can look at all of them. You're right that Pegasus is female only. Males can go to Wyverns. Males have more classes overall, though.
What do they have gained?
It looks like they might have a
Brawler?
sorcerer class.
Brawler. The bottom left one for males is not for females. In intermediate. I don't know if that's Brawler, but that's what it looks like to me.
Using gauntlets. It is gauntlets, so that's specifically only gauntlets for that guy. And then on here we have okay. Males get access to the hero class, but females don't, which is BS. But okay. General, Wyvern Knight, Warrior, the Grappler. It's also a male-only class.
Battlefield wrestling.
And there's no yeah, because I don't have the ability. Okay. Here's how I get to these things. To the capabilities of classes. Common birth must compensate for lack of noble privilege with tenacity. This class can use some magic. I think it's the same with lords. Nobles. Some magic, yeah. It's interesting
Okay,
that they give you an odds of passing even if you don't have the skills for it. It's like a quarter chance, but it's possible.
Okay, I think I figured out sort of the route they want players to take for classing up. Every class, or every character can have whatever they want, but their own personal skills make it easier for them to go into a specific subset.
Seems
kind of like how it was before.
Yeah. Okay, recruiting notes, alright, and, lastly, unit, class, plans. This will change over time, but this is where I'm going to log my notes as to what I want to do. How awesome would it be? Because in the last game, I chose to make my lord into an armor, like a great knight, into an armor mounted unit. What if I made Kublis into a swords master this time, or perhaps a Pegasus knight because I have access to it. I'm a female.
I was gonna say Wyvern Lord, but Pegasus Knight also seems pretty solid.
To be a bishop, you have to have an A rank in faith. I guess, sure, that makes sense on its own, but I'm looking at the bottom of the list.
Yeah. I mean, it is meant to be a healer thing, and faith is the healing thing.
So beginner classes. Intermediate classes, I have a 64% chance of passing the mercenary test right now.
Is there anything specific you need, like an item, in order to take the test? Or is it just take it and
I
you can
think
rank?
you need those seals, is the thing.
Oh, the seals that you can use at the beginning. Alright,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's why there's intermediate and advanced seals.
Okay, so it seems like Dimitri... God damn it, this is the place where I can make people do the things that are different from what their class wants them to do. Okay, Dedue I'm not gonna fuck with, because Dedue is just gonna be too good at being an armor knight. So you, in order to become the crazy general that I want you to, because of course it's gonna be a fortress knight! Come on, he's called a fortress knight, man!
I just like the idea of Dedue being a bishop.
Yes, it's hilarious, but I'm not gonna do that. Did it list what their weaknesses, their strengths and weaknesses were on here? Faith, yeah, he's very bad at faith.
Oh well.
Dedue could be a grappler, he's got good brawling, but he also has a plus in heavy armor, so I'm gonna turn him into a fortress knight.
Can fortress knights grapple?
Maybe, I don't know. We're gonna spend a lot of time here right now because a lot of planning is about to go into this shit.
The rest of the stream just planning.
Probably, it's already after midnight, and I also have to wake up in the morning and play more of this before I go to my Anime Thud staff meeting.
So I'm guessing the line for Dedue would be fighter, general, tower knight,
Here's
or
another
whatever
thing. It hasn't told me about it yet, but they said you can master a class.
That's right.
Makes me think that there might be benefits to spending time in multiple classes at a given tier.
I was more thinking that maybe mastering a class would give you permanent stat buffs or something.
What the Fortress Knight needs is axes and heavy armor. Those are two things that I need to have. B and heavy armor.
Wait, can you skip all the way to advanced without doing any of the intermediate stuff if you really wanted to?
If I had the seal for it, sure. So I'm gonna have to focus on those two for now. goals. Good, I've already got him on axes and heavy armor. He's set. Okay. Good. God,
Felix as a lone wolf archer seems like a solid idea as well.
Dimitri, let's take a look at what he can do for the instructions here. Dimitri, as an advanced class, hero, swordsmaster, and assassin all probably, yeah, they all require lances. Okay, Dimitri would probably be really good as a paladin or a wyvern rider, though. In fact, the paladin is the only one that requires lances, which are his chosen weapon. Having a lord as a paladin is... It has Cantor! Done! Wait, no, but if I want to do something different with him...
Yeah, is this just normal Fire Emblem now?
Later, Red Cinder.
Wyvern Knight is axe and flying, right?
Yeah, axe and flying.
Assassin is sword, and I'm gonna guess bow?
He's got sword prowess and he's got lance prowess, but these are skills that I think I can swap.
I feel like
he is
having
good.
him focused.
He's good at authority, he's good at sword and lance. He's not good at axes. So trying to force him into something that requires axes will take a lot of work. Oh,
go ahead.
They were right. I wasn't looking at that. He has a hidden skill in riding. He has the 3 stars.
Ooh. Yeah.
All right, well, that means we're pushing Dimitri towards Paladin.
Dimitri has to be boring.
Paladins aren't boring, dude. They're some of the best units in Fire Emblem.
Paladins themselves aren't boring, but a lord being a riding paladin kinda is.
Is it? How often have lords taken up horses?
Just in the last few games, Xander, Leo, if you want to count Fates. There's one in Awakening, I forget his name.
So
I don't think
3.
anyone in Path of Radiance or Radiant Dawn did.
Eliwood had a horse, but he was one of 3 lords in his game.
Sigurd. Yeah, Sigurd.
He's got a hidden skill. Here's the thing, too. I'm blind, hard, Iron Boy.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying it's a bad idea.
So we'll let him continue focusing on the lance, and we'll give him a bit in riding to try and get that skill. Xander and Leo aren't official lords. He was just a paladin. He wasn't a lord.
His class was paladin, but he's royal. I'm counting it.
Doesn't count. Yeah, so if I wanted to make him a paladin, I need lance and riding. I guess, yeah, Wyvern Rider would be totally different, because it's not even riding, it's flying.
Are there any other mounted units on the ground than paladin for Vance?
I don't think so.
Doesn't look like it.
Felix has a hidden skill in reason?
Okay, Mr. Mage?
But he's very bad at reason.
Maybe he'll become less very bad at it as you try to make him good?
Ash has a hidden skill in lance, but he doesn't have prowess in either of them.
Doesn't the skill mean he gains prowess?
No. Maybe? I don't know. Prowess means
I feel like I remember that.
Prowess means that they get extra stats when using that weapon, so it's just an extra buff.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And when you fulfill that hidden potential,
you might get
hidden
prowess.
skill, get prowess. Yeah.
Sylvain has lances and axes, but he's also got a hidden skill in reason, but he's not awful at reason. So maybe turn Sylvain into a dark mage? Okay, Mercedes has a hidden skill in bows, which means that... And she's already got bow prowess, so I definitely want to give her that. Alright, I'm gonna jot down all the dudes here. We got Felix. Got Ash. Sylvain. I don't even know if I'm going to use all of these units, but I'm going to log them since I need to plan for their studies regardless. May as well give them some buffs even if they're not getting direct combat experience. So Mercedes, with her hidden skill in bows and a boost to faith, she seems pretty easy. Like if I just give her bows and faith. But what do I want to send her at? Also, I figured out, yeah, I had some waste in my trash can from like a fruit I'd eaten 2 weeks ago, so that's where the fruit flies came from. They really do just spawn out of nowhere. Come on, Mia, where was the... Okay. If I wanted to make her a bishop, all she needs is faith at A or higher. That's it.
What about for intermediate, if you want to have anything for her there?
Hold up a sec. Paladin is B and... B for lance and riding. Okay, for Mercedes, if I wanted to give her anything else... She's got a 100% chance of passing the monk test because she's got faith. She could do that. Intermediate. Could turn her into a priest or a Pegasus Knight. Priest needs faith at C or higher. And archer needs bows at C or higher. Aside from that, she's not passing any of these tests. But if all I care about is faith, I can totally have her train on a second one too. I mean, faith and bows, sure.
Faith and reason, maybe? Have them go at the same time?
I don't know if she would benefit from that.
It helps with,
because she has a specific, she has a hidden skill in bows, so I want to train in that. For the time being, I think I'm just putting Mercedes into faith and bows. Unit, I'm not going to call it training class plans either. I'm going to call it training plans. And then with a goal category on the side that says what I'm aiming at. So Paladin, Fortress Knight, Bishop? So that's 3 of the students that I have right now.
I think Felix would make a good sniper.
He would, but God, he's got something. He's got that reason goal on him.
I just feel like his ability makes it a little bit better.
What does Annette have? Annette doesn't have a secret goal. She's very good at reason.
Annette just seems like basic cleric, basically.
Annette seems like a cleric?
I'm thinking D&D cleric here, not...
Clerics are healers, dude.
As I said, D&D cleric.
Ingrid has no negatives. It's all pluses. Sword, lance, riding, and flying. She also has no hidden skills. Ingrid doesn't have hidden skills. Mercedes has 1 in bows. Sylvain has 1 in reason. Ash has 1 in lance. Felix has 1 in reason. Badu has none. Dimitri has 1 in riding. Since Ingrid is liking flying, I think she would be good to send down the Peg Knight / Wyvern Knight run. Especially since nobody else even has like a secret ability in flying that would tempt me into sending them down that way. And everybody else is at a flat E. There's like not anything, not even an E+.
Yeah, Nitro gets it.
D&D players are plate wearing offensive cast with support effects. Sure, that sounds like a net then. I might turn into a monk. Ingrid, I think I'm sending her down the paladin, or I mean the wyvern rider rung. I want to do that. You need axes at B, flying at C. Pegasus Knight takes lances at C and flying at D. Ingrid, fly at C, axe at B, lance at C. She has the flying for Pegasus already, that's true. Annette. What's the end goal here? Annette's probably gonna take the monk route. Walk through maybe mage in the center here. Does any of these need unarmed? Nobody needs unarmed. Wait, Annette has magic and an axe, right?
Yep.
Reason and an axe. Okay. So mage, maybe brigand temporarily.
What about no, her flying isn't very good.
She could become a warlock. Decimates enemies with high physical defense. Black magic specialist, and then when she gets down here, yeah, there's not a whole lot of axe options for females.
She could kind of dual class between warrior and warlock.
That's true. I missed axe. I missed the warrior there. Yeah. I don't know if she has the strength for it. She's only got a strength of 6. That would be a really weird warrior. But you're right. Having some kind of a dual, like a magic casting warrior might be cool. So then I guess I'm gonna have her focus temporarily on reason and axe. I mean, it's what she's got some affinities for currently. And she gets boosts to both, so it may as well. Okay, 3 more. Felix, Ash, and Sylvain, the people who I have not used or really cared about in any way so far.
Sylvain looks like he wants to go down the paladin route as well.
He does, but he's got a fucking 3-star in reason. I'm not throwing that out. You are training in reason, Sylvain. And if Dimitri's going down paladin, then you sure as shit ain't doing that too. You have boost. You have Philanderer, which just makes you good with other people. You've got Tempest Lance and Smash, so you're good at lances and axes. You are good at training lances and axes and riding. Yeah, the riding does seem like he wants to be a paladin. Right, I haven't even trained, I haven't even accounted for Kublis yet. Although Kublis is not somebody that I have to specifically train in the same way.
If Sylvain likes reason, lances, axes, and riding, he can kind of just do whatever outside of knight and hero.
Swords and axes, axes and heavy armor, lance and riding. Dude, a magic using hero though.
He's not that good at swords though either. The problem.
He's not good at it, but he's also not bad at it. Like, he doesn't have a negative in swords. So if I use Sylvain, I think I'm gonna swap him up a bit and send him at maybe hero / maybe. I don't have anybody that's focusing on Brawl right now, either. I would like to use that new class, that Grappler. Got it. We're gonna trade off everything that Felix knows. We're gonna put him on Brawling and Reason. Because he's good at Brawling, but he's not good at Reason. But he does have that special ability in Reason.
I feel like Brawl and Reason, Brawl and anything really doesn't seem like a good combo, so I guess you have to choose something.
Yeah, he has Brawling prowess already, too, so... I need to pick some... Yeah, and, like, just run him off on his own? He's got Brawling, he can just run behind people and, like, double shot him.
What is the exact wording of his ability again?
So many menus. Lone Wolf, unit deals 5 extra damage when no battalion is assigned, or when battalion endurance is 0.
That with a Brawler, which hits twice like a brave weapon?
Yeah. Yeah, me likey that a lot. So I think I'm gonna send him at a Grappler as the end result, but with magic.
Felix is going to give everyone heart attacks.
If I use him. I don't know if I'm gonna use him yet. So that's Felix. Sylvain, I only wrote down Reason. What was the other thing I was gonna give Sylvain?
You were gonna throw him at hero.
Right, so I need Reason and a bit of swords. So I need swords at B and Reason to be at... If I wanted to be a Warlock at all, I need Reason to be at A. Net, Reason, and Axe? So if I wanted her to be a warrior, she needs Axes at A, and Warlock is Reason at A. Felix... I want him to be this Brawler, is gonna need... Or this Grappler is gonna need Brawl at A and Reason at... I mean, just who fucking cares, doesn't matter. Kind of throwing it on him until something turns out the other side. And Ash. All things considered, I think Ash is the most likely of this entire group to just get left on the sidelines. That lockpick is handy, but... I've determined a use for everybody else so far, and not Ash.
Yeah, lockpick is just so situational. Like, maybe he can end up as an assassin and just be there just in case.
Excellent speed and dexterity. When you hit ZR in the class requirement, God, there are more menus. Stat changes. You have class abilities involved in here. Assassin already has a lock touch, so I could turn somebody else into a thief or an assassin and give them lock touch. Ash just has it without needing the class.
Yeah, and as you go further in the game, you can just switch around classes every once in a while if you really wanted to.
not needing to be an assassin frees him up to be anything I need him to be. And nobody else I'm using here is focusing on bows except for my healer. I think Ash falling into the sniper thief category will be good. Damn it, this is just following what everybody wants to be. There's no amount of changing things up in this. I guess that's not true. There's not no
a net as a warrior.
Yeah, sending Annette down warrior, sending Sylvain down swords, sending Felix down reason. I'm like chasing the skills specifically.
Niles is back. Let's hope he's better than Niles.
Yeah, Niles sucked. He has axe prowess, he has bow prowess. He's good at training in both of these things, but he has a lance ability. What if I want that lance ability? What if?
I feel like we have enough lances.
Do we? We have Dimitri.
Don't you have someone else also going down lances?
No! Ingrid, maybe, but I don't even know if I'm gonna use Ingrid. I guess Dedue also has lances, but I'm not having him focus on them. Only one that cares about lances for an intermediate place is a cavalier. But now I'm thinking again, like having a mounted unit that can pick up chests is kind of cool. He only needs bows for snipers. That frees up his second learning. Lance bow focus isn't awful.
You could go for bow and riding, and then once riding is high enough, switch to lance. So you can have both a sniper lockpick and a mounted paladin thief person.
To be a beginner class, he's already got the ability to become a fighter. Because fighters use bows for some reason. To become a soldier, I need to do something else. In intermediate, axes become brigands and armor knights. At that point, once I take on the regular intermediary class, I could probably start him training on lances. And then swap over to Cavalier. Beginner fighter has no abilities. He goes to a brigand, there's no abilities. Cavalier has even Cavalier has Kanto. Alright, it just seems too good. I'm gonna send him down. I want to get the lance before I get riding, because once I get the lance ability, it might be something that gives his lances stronger power, so then I can keep working on it even faster. I'm gonna give Ash bows and lances. Sniper eventually needs to wind up at A. Lances, I don't know where he needs to wind up, so we'll just leave that as a question mark. And hopefully he'll wind up at Sniper. So, good news is I don't really have any doubles on here for my intended end party of what I have right now. Dimitri the Paladin, Dedue the Fortress Knight, Felix the Grappler, Ash the Sniper, Sylvain the Hero, Mercedes the Bishop, Annette the Warrior/Warlock, and Ingrid the Wyvern Rider.
Plus, as the game goes on, there is another level of classes.
Yeah, once I get there.
It might split off even further.
See what happens then. Let's set up the learnings, and I know that this has been a very long and dull end to this stream, but it's 12:30 and I want to get to bed so that I can wake up and play some more before I go to a meeting, guys, for Saturday morning cartoons. Yeah, so you focus on... Wait, Professor What is this Professor Expertise about? No! No! I didn't want to do that! Damn it, I gave it to Dimitri fucking stupid brawling. Goals is what I wanted to go to. Ah, that was a waste of an instructor point. Dimitri, focus on Lance and riding, please. Lance... Riding. I think Dimitri could also benefit greatly from some heavy armor at some point in his future. Dues on axes and heavy armor, that's fine. Felix on brawling and reasoning. Ash on bows and lances. I mean, I guess it's also probably good that I'm not using the default for anybody. Like, I'm switching it up a lot. Sylvain on reason and swords. Mercedes on reason and axes. Reason and faith. So she does want to learn how to use black magic. Oh wait, she's on reason and faith. I need faith and bows. Okay. Faith and bows. Annette is on reason and axes. And once I know what gambits are, then maybe I can start accounting for this authority thing. Ingrid on fly. Well, I guess if she's already got the fly to be a Pegasus Knight right now, we'll just give her axes and lances. Bam. I don't know what auto-instructing is gonna be.
That might set everything to their defaults.
I don't think so. I think it's just like, it'll just pick somebody for you rather than thinking about it. Let's get Felix started down this reason path, because I feel like he's gonna struggle there. Weakness takes down his experience in a given field. And I don't know what this Professor Expertise is about.
Oh, I think that might up your, like, expertise or your professor level.
No, because
slowly.
It's the same on everything. Everybody's getting a boost to either swords or authority. So I think that's just like, that's where I have, my specific unit is good, so I give bonuses to people by instructing in that category. Yeah, let's get Felix started on this reason thing. I want to know what that thing is.
I thought I had it.
Don't worry, you'll get there, Felix. Damn. Thought I had it. He seems like he wants to be strict about things, right? He'd probably benefit from a crit more than a consoling.
He
Increased.
likes to gut punch.
Yeah. Motivation
Dimitri.
increased. Bam! Look at that. That's a good improvement there. Only got 2 experience from it, but his motivation, like, went up. And now I have 2 set. Wait, can I can do this for everybody. I can just, like, drain their entire motivation by doing this. Bam, nice. All right.
Is it 2 sessions per character or just 2 overall?
I've done 2
Oh,
and I'm
wait.
still going.
There's another bar at the top that went to 0.
Felix, let's get him started on a little bit of brawling.
This could be useful. Maybe.
Select someone to instruct. You don't have enough activity points. I consumed all my activity points! That's what it was. Damn it.
There's something I'd like you to tell me.
Anything, Mercedes. What's up? I enjoy a good ghost story, but I've never seen a ghost in real life. I'd like to have that experience for myself even just once. Maybe you need a ritual to summon one. You should walk around the monastery late at night, and ghosts aren't real. She's not gonna like hearing that ghosts aren't real, especially since she's into faith.
Yeah, I think third one's the worst option. Maybe she likes reason, but she also likes faith.
I'm gonna suggest a ritual.
Oh, of course.
Motivation increased. She was already maxed. Damn it.
Yeah, well.
Save.
Let's do this thing.
I am a little uneasy. Here is the result.
Work together to get rid of the monastery for weeds. Raises heavy armor skills. Good, your supports went up. I got 500 gold. I got some smithing skills. Your heavy armors went up. Damn. Classes raise those stats a lot. Like a lot.
A whole week. I wonder how many weeks you have.
It's Raphael's birthday. Not in my class, I don't care.
Who?
The big dude with the busting shirt.
Right.
Can I save? God, can I save? Thank you, save. It's bedtime. I'm loving this so far, but it is absolutely bedtime.